Hi class, I'm Natasha. As you know, I'm part of the group Traffic Stop, and today in my video I'm going to be explaining why we chose workshop, what a workshop is, and why we believe our workshop will be most effective in explaining and reaching our goal, which is basically trying to get the community involved and start the conversation of human trafficking, why Tampa obviously is a hotspot, what we can do to prevent this, and how we can help victims and things like that. So to start off, a workshop basically is a program designed to introduce new practical skills that a group of people learn and hopefully that they can use in their everyday lives. The reason that we chose a workshop is because we want to inform our community, obviously the Tampa Bay community, and inform them on what human trafficking is, show them skills they can use to prevent it. Our workshop we created will be effective in ways such as prevention, knowledge, tips regarding human trafficking, ways to help victims, and things like that. So, why did we choose this? After we each researched our own interventions, such as documentary, online campaign, protest sit-ins, performance, we each researched different things, weighed out the pros and cons, and we believe the best way to reach our goal is through a workshop. The best way to reach our goal in the community to inform them would be through an engaging hands-on workshop. Our goal was we wanted to create a safe space that we could talk about this, since it is a topic that not many people discuss and could be kind of an uncomfortable topic to talk about. So we're going to be talking about things like how to identify a human trafficker, what a victim could look like, how can you help a victim, and resources on that information as well. So a workshop is kind of a more intimate space where we can get a conversation going. All these activities that we want to do would be better taught in a workshop rather than an online campaign or things like that nature. A sit-in obviously wouldn't be the best option for this, since we want to get people skills that they could use in their everyday lives. So how did we come to this conclusion? First, we had to think about who our audience would be. Obviously, our audience and the people that we would want to come to our workshop would be in the local Tampa Bay community. Anyone interested, obviously, would be hosted at USF, so anyone also at USF who wanted to come, talk about it, learn about it, gain some experience and things like that. So how are we going to make it the most engaging? We want our audience to be engaged because they're more likely to remain focused rather than an online campaign or a lecture or just someone talking to them. We feel like when you do something more hands-on, like an activity where everyone can get involved, you're more likely to remember, you're more likely to have fun, you're more likely to make the conversation less awkward when you're in a group of people and you're all sharing a story. So what do we incorporate in our activities to make it more effective? Obviously, our goal is to get the people up and engaged by practicing exercises, sharing stories. As you know, we're communication majors, and storytelling is a huge part. It's a very nice way to get people involved, talk about stuff that you usually wouldn't talk about in your everyday conversations. So, Carolyn, Mitchell, and Ayana were very prepared in making a mock workshop. Since we are unable to demonstrate this in class in person, but they really thought out every minute of it and made sure it was very engaging, which is what a workshop is all about. You have to be prepared to make it effective. So hopefully anyone who watches in their videos, they get a lot of educational tips, and everyone can take a little bit of what they taught in their videos, and hopefully, should they ever have to use it in human trafficking situations. As a group, we made sure the workshop would be as engaging as possible, since we all believe it's the best way to reach our goal. We all believe it's the most effective way to get our goal across as well, compared to the other means of intervention. Doesn't mean the other means are bad, but we do think that a workshop is the best way to get people talking about this conversation, to make them more comfortable to talk about it, and we have a lot of activities that we want to get the ball rolling with, and we feel like that's the best way to get people to be focused and want to actually engage in topics is when you're doing something more hands-on. And such things that we want to do, like self-defense tips and tricks, is best taught in a hands-on activity. So that's why we chose workshop. That's what the workshop is, and what we did as a group, and what Carolyn, Mitchell, and Ayana did to make the workshop more engaging. Thank you for listening.